Hey Terrarians, how's it going? My name is Pixelated Fireball, and welcome back to the Stars Above. And the Stars Above today, it indeed will be, if that was proper grammar, I'm not really sure about that, but it will be the Stars Above today because on the menu for today, we're going to be serving up one extra crispy 5 Michelin-starred Nalhaun the Burnished King, because we've defeated the mech bosses in the last episode. And when I say defeated, I mean we really just, we completely took their feet off. I mean, they're gone. They don't even know where they are anymore. I threw them into my void storage. They're my feet now. That's how defeated they were. You get it? It's a good pun, right? Hey. Yeah, welcome back. It's the kind of stuff you can expect to see here on the Ballman channel. But anyways, all that cringy nonsense aside, we're going to be doing some mod content today. And one thing I wanted to mention, it's totally unrelated. Well, I mean, it is related to mod content, but it's not related to the Burnished King at all in any way, shape, or form. It has to do with the aerial ace right here, the armament of the Sky Striker. I discovered that dye actually affects it when you put it as to dye your wings, if that makes any sense. Because I was just kind of playing around. I got myself the Hallowed set, and I was like, that looks really cool. I like that. It's really neat looking. But, oh, does it actually I forgot it changes the armor that I'm wearing too, so you can't really see it. But I had the Hallowed set on, and I was like, that's really cool. I think I kind of want to be able to see my wings and have them look interesting as well. So I put some Bloodbath dye on, and I was like, oh, that kind of works. That meshes right. Kind of almost looks like the cloaks with flying, you know? And then I whipped this thing out, and I was like, oh, look at that. You can dye it. That's really cool, I think. Just thought I would throw that out there for those of you that are interested. It counts as wings, I suppose. But yes, I did grab myself all the Hallowed stuff. All that stuff was done and over with, so that's taken care of. And I debated going over to the jungle and grabbing some life fruits. But I guess everybody's saying that I'm pretty much on tier, making Nalhaun a reasonably good fight. It'll be on tier, which I think is probably the first boss that has actually given me any trouble at all, aside from the original Vagrant of Space and Time. Because I'm looking back at my list here, and don't really remember one actually being a challenge, so it's okay. We've got some defensive stuff prepared. I've got the Hallowed set just because, in case I need the defense. But I'm going to be sticking with the damage for right now because that's just how I roll. I have no concern for my own personal well-being. Haha, we're just going to go get murdered. Slam our head against this wall until it finally falls down. Oh, also, before we get started, I forgot the spatial disc resonated. There we go, we've got another one. Adornment of the Chaotic God, Essence of Absolute Chaos. It's a summon weapon. Best you give it a go before anything else goes haywire. Okay, well, you know what? I should have probably checked this before I came over here. My God. That certainly is a sprite. What am I looking at here? Adornment manifest to assail your foes. Only one can be summoned at a time. Fire magical chaos bolts with unpredictable effects. Other random objects may be fired on occasion. Right-click to roll the dice, activating a pure chaos effect on the Adornment manifest for 6 seconds. So, this is like if RNG was a weapon. 60% chance positive chaos, double attack speed, guaranteed chaos bolt, critical strikes, or gain invincibility. 30% chance for a negative effect. Inflict random debuffs on self for a short duration. Wow. And there's a 10% chance to apply all positive effects at the same time for half duration. Fire rate increased slightly based on amount of minions summoned. Well, what do I need for that? A Zappinator. Well, I definitely do not have that. So, we're just gonna hold on to you for the time being. And we'll be concerned with that a little bit later on down the line, unless it's like ridiculously powerful. I don't really know how it's gonna go. So, what does Nalhaun require? I can just summon him at any time. Confront the Aged Monarch. Well, that's okay. Don't worry about it, Pap. I'm sure you still got it. Alright, so I guess without any further ado, we're about as ready as we could ever be. I did grab myself a flask of Ichor, so I think we're a little bit more ready. Let's just call him forth and see how this goes. Don't underestimate this foe. I'm sorry, are you talking to me? Oh. Oh! Oh? Has it now? Okay.
Even the strongest of shields cannot defend the weakest of wills.
Are you sure? Looks like it defeated it pretty good. Oh my God. Yeah. I don't even have any words for that. I don't even know what to say. What do I say to that? What? Helen, I need to speak to you. Ballman versus Nalhaun, take 2. Okay.
Impetuous.
So don't touch the orange. You got it, bud. Don't touch the orange, whatever you do. Well, listen, I don't have a weak will. I just don't want to... How do I... Ooh! There it is. Okay, so I have to keep moving.
I pour out to the skies and tremble as the brilliance of 1,000 bolts blinds mine enemies and tears their flesh asunder.
Sorry, I was distracted by your monologue. I don't even know what happened. Cleaved in twain. Oh, don't we use fancy words? Okay, so clearly the amount of health I have doesn't matter, so we're just gonna go in. What is this? I mean, I guess it did say not to underestimate him. Oh, wow, that's a lot of thingies happening at the same time. Should I get out of here? Like, should I get out of the circle? I guess I should. Will they? So we're gonna do this again, okay? This is like random bullshit go the attack, isn't it? That's what you're doing to me right now. How about I use this? Does this look... That looks like it'll probably be uncomfortable. Oh, you're immune? Oh. Are you done yet? What? Why did you throw Plantera at me? What does that have to do with anything? Transplacement? Is that even a word? Recall? What is this? What is going on right now? All you're doing is yelling at me and firing random nonsense at me. I have no idea what's happening.
Are you expecting a monitor?
Shut up and die, Grandpa. Upon my holy fist in your face. Ha! I have long-ranged attacks and you can't hit me when I do them. Ah. Oh no, you threw the Eye of Cthulhu at me. Oh, are you dead? Oh.
It is time I bade you farewell.
Yeah, it is about time you bade me farewell. Listen, buddy, you ought to really work on focusing more on attacking rather than talking, believe me. I actually expected that to be worse. Gotta tell you the truth. But you know what? That was actually a pretty interesting fight. Interesting. The Stellar Array has gained a new ability, and the disc has begun to resonate. Okay. So that was the Burnished King. His blade was incredibly powerful, not to mention the magic at his disposal. It was a triumph. You survived that. Well, yeah, I did survive that, didn't I? Third time's the charm, okay? Okay. From what I can tell, it looks like the Burnished King was defeated by the first Starbearer. Also, there's this strange item here, too. I don't know why Perseus told us to fight him, or even how we were able to, unless... maybe Perseus found a way to turn essences into living beings? God, I hope not. I think we can reuse his attacks as a weapon in our arsenal, as a new Stellar Nova, maybe because of his Starbearer's influence? Maybe I should think of cooler lines to say when I use the Stellar Nova? I mean, if you want, I think you're doing pretty solid, though. So I did unlock a new one of these thingies, didn't I? I thought I did. Was it this one, the Butcher's Dozen? After 12 kills without leaving combat, gain 5% extra attack damage and 30% faster attack speed. Was that something from him? I'm gonna guess that maybe it was. Doesn't really do me any good during boss fights, unless there's gonna be ads, which I think the majority of the ones coming up, at least the mod ones aside, don't really have many ads in them. I mean, I guess Plantera's got some, a little bit. There's another mod boss coming up quick after her. We got the moons to deal with and everything, though. We got another essence. This is a summon weapon, but you'll use it like a melee weapon. Oh, okay, my favorite. The power to swap places instantly with a set place. While dangerous, looks to be pretty powerful. Surely you won't get hit, right? Ha! Ha ha ha! About that. Oh, okay, so I cannot even begin to craft this thing yet. So you gave me the essence extraordinarily early. Why would you do that? Why wouldn't... This looks like this is definitely a post-Plantera item, but you gave it to me now. It's like, here, look at this. You can't do anything with it, but you can look at it. Oh, it just gave me gold. I just got gold and the... Mnemonic Trace. A trace of the first Starbearer's rampage. Memories of Apocalypse. Can make the Mnemonic Sigil. Combined memories of the worlds defeated by the first Starfarer. Can be used to take into the Eternal Confluence. Use again within the center of the Eternal Confluence to summon Tsukiyomi. Did I say that right? The first Starfarer. I got the name right, but oh my god. Will summon Tsukiyomi normally in multiplayer. Is not consumed on use. ... is the flavor text. Anything else? No? That's it? Okay. Well, that's exciting. Managed to take him down relatively easy. And we unlocked a new thing. Actually, hold on just a second. Ah! If you ever wanted to clear an area fast, this is a Stellar Nova for that. Ars Leviathan. Yeah, that one. Oh, I actually got a fist, too. Okay. Powerful counterattack. Kiwami Ryuken. Time it right, and your foes will be dropped instantly. Interesting. So we got a couple of different things we can use. We have Ars Leviathan. Wield a blazing greatsword to return foes to ashes. Casting it will mark a colossal region around you with infernal flames. I'm assuming just like the king's ability there. Pulse damage 5 times in a specified region, dealing a fifth of total damage with each hit. Be granted Searcher's Twilight. While this buff is active, all attacks will burn foes for 8 seconds. Burn foes are struck by Ars Leviathan and will take a small portion of Stellar Nova damage as extra damage. Well, thank God I can light everybody on fire. Burning foes take extra damage. If the attack was a crit, burning foes take even more damage. And what about the next one? Kiwami Ryuken. You'll have a 1-second window to take damage from a foe, becoming invincible in the process. If hit, a counterattack will trigger, dealing incredible damage in close proximity aimed at your curse you'll be unable to execute the counterattack if the foe is further than melee range. You will be refunded 50% of the Stellar Nova energy cost if you are not hit. So basically, I have to get hit in order to do the damage, which is great because, well, I'm pretty good at that. I guess we'll try them both. I don't know. They both seem really valuable, so I don't know. So why don't we run on down here to the old mob farm and actually see what these new Stellar Novas can do? I'm actually kind of very curious about it. Let's call forth the war cry. Get some mobs to start showing up here eventually, maybe. There we go. Okay, so there's going to be lots of friends showing up. Oops, I forgot that I didn't have that switched over. Hang on a second. Forget it. I'm just going to get out here. We're going to go in there. Guns blazing. There we go. Slice and dice. Come on, I don't really get a whole lot for this, but it, I guess it kind of works. Almost there. Come on, we're almost full again. There we go. Stellar Nova is ready. Get everybody over here quick before it goes away. All right, we're just going to do it right now. There we go. Oh, big sword. Oh, look at that. Oh. 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 That is really exciting. That is very, very enjoyable. That is all kinds of fun. Listen, there's never a circumstance where having the ability to summon a gigantic flaming sword is not helpful. It's like, well, I was gonna fight this boss, but unfortunately all I have is giant rotating flaming murder sword. I don't know if that's gonna work. Like, of course it's gonna work. Go back inside here. Let's try out the other one, see what happens. All right, we're gonna try out Kiwami Ryukin. All right, well, that builds up very fast. Okay, and I have a 1 second window when it fills up to take damage. Well, that shouldn't be too tough. Okay, here we go, we're ready. I didn't do it. I couldn't do it. Wasn't fast enough. Hang on a second. I'm not very good. See, I can take damage. That's the easy part, but timing. Oh, no. No, no, no. That's gonna take a while. All right, I actually have to let the thing stay alive long enough to be impacted by it. I gotcha. Who's gonna be today's sacrificial lamb? Okay. Ah! Oh, okay. It worked. Well, that was really exciting. God, it just radiates power. Look at that. Just waves going out there. So that could be really handy, I suppose, especially if I stay melee, and I'm going to be doing, I don't know, using the Sky Striker here. I guess it's technically true melee? Does it count as true melee? As exciting as it is, and I'm sure it would be very valuable, I think, I may actually prefer Giant Flaming Murder Sword, tell you the truth. But, you know, we'll consider the other ones. Definitely consider them. Oh, yeah, hang on a second. Let me, before I go back home, just turn that off. Alright, now that that's all done, I guess there really isn't anything else left to do now but go over to the jungle and start farming up some Plantera stuff. Going and getting some life fruits and grabbing some chlorophyte and taking her down. Which I imagine is probably going to be a complete pushover, so I guess there's not really a whole lot of content coming up. But there is going to be another mod boss coming up very soon, and we're already, like, at the halfway point, I think. Actually, not including invasion bosses, there's only 8 left. So, I mean, probably going to be flying through this pretty quickly, unless there's a bunch more subworlds to go and see, or anything else shows up. I think we're pretty much about done with this mod. At least halfway. Not about done, but we're over halfway. I think we've been over halfway for a while, to tell you the truth. But yeah, there is another mod boss on its way, so that's exciting. We're going to be fighting oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, stars above, more like stretching the limits of my vocabulary. Penthesilea, the witch of something. I get the thing to summon her after beating Plantera, so that'll be good. We still gotta do the Eclipse, though. I'll probably save that for post-Plantera as well, so there's probably gonna be some farming episodes in between, too. Whatever, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. I think for right now, short episode this might end up being. We made some progress today. Got a couple of new essences, well, just one new essence, plus part of a, I guess, endgame summon teleport thing there. And we got to try out some of these cool new weapons, which was really exciting. I love this Sky Striker. This is probably, I think, definitely top 3 favorites so far. There's a lot to choose from, but this is definitely a good one. As for Nalhaun, interesting. I don't know. Between the Vagrant of Space and Time versus Nalhaun, I got orange versus green. I think I like the Vagrant of Space and Time more, I think I gotta say. It was a little bit more animated of a fight, though Nalhaun was pretty interesting. There was actual voice acting, which I was not expecting. It's like if I was a boss. Just, I spend 99% of the fight yelling at you and talking about random nonsense instead of actually attacking. Am I the Burnished King? Like I said, I think a short episode this may be. I think I'm going to call it an episode here, all that rambling aside. So, thank you guys so much for stopping by and checking me out. I really appreciate it, and as always, whatever it is, wherever you are, day or night, hope you have a good one of those, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.